Dwight Fanton, I chair Department of Public Works. Could I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Fanton.
Here.
Mr. Demick.
Here.
Mr. Barnes.
Present.
Mr. Curran.
Here.
Mr. Healy.
Here.
Mr. Stockin.
Here.
And Mr. Harris. 6 present.
Thank you. Could I get a motion for approval of the agenda, please?
Stocking.
you.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? That is approved. Highway. Dean Scholes. Thank you.
Good afternoon,
All
everybody.
right, hold on.
Yep.
We got to approve the minutes.
All right.
I get so excited here. Can I get a motion for approval of the minutes? Thank you. Second? Thank you. Additions or corrections? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? They are approved. Thanks, Dean.
Now we're good?
We're good.
All right. I'll start out with capital projects. I'll keep this short and sweet. I'm Dean, not Tom, so we're going to keep it to a minimum. The County Route 31 bridge has switched over to stage 2, and they've removed the box beam and bridge rails, and they've completed the superstructure demo. I'll remind everybody that we're opening bids for our new shop tomorrow at 1 in the afternoon, and it's our hope and expectation that we'll have recommendations for the committee for award for the new shop and the other buildings, the add-ons, and the final is RG&E installed the 3-phase electric down at the Conflict Defenders. They ran the line yesterday, got it overhead, and new pole set on that side of the street.
Okay. Okay, how about, anybody have any questions on any of the capital projects? Okay,
Dwight,
One question.
Mr. Chairman.
okay, go ahead.
What's happening with the bridge? What's happening with the bridge in Andover? Still,
It's still in the paperwork process. I'm going to have to defer that to Tom, and we will get you an answer here next week when he returns.
Well, that particular project, because it was actually estimated in, I think, 2019 or 2020,
Yeah.
21, whatever, the cost has gone up $1.2 million. So we're in the process of trying to figure out where we're gonna get the money to fund that. So that's kind of where it's at. So I guess, I
Thank
don't know, Terry, can you speak to it?
I haven't any knowledge of what the actual plan is to be able to fund that. I did know that it was over cost and they were looking for some extra money.
I think DOT may have some of that, but so when we finally find out what the real number is gonna be, then we'll have to come to get approval someplace.
Weren't we looking for some other outside funding than that, possibly?
Yeah, it's the DOT, but it's not the whole thing, I don't think. We won't get that, we won't get it all, but, yeah, Jan?
On the Conflict Defender's Office, do we have any idea of a timeline or time frame of when and what else needs to be done to get them in?
We had hoped to be occupying that building by now. We're disappointed, to say the least. We did get an update from the painting contractor. The abatement is, I think the letter said, about 4 times more labor intensive than they anticipated. They were reminded that they are running out of good weather. The inside still needs paint. We inspected it 2 days ago. We spent an hour down there. Everything else appears to be in good order. We're going to do another punch list walkthrough probably next week. Now that RG&E's made their connection, the electrical contractor can get in there and complete their work. And we can do most of the punch list items. But exterior and interior painting has not progressed as well as we had hoped. It's all weather related. We were down there the other day. Part of the abatement is they're applying some kind of plastic film over the existing paint, letting it set, peeling that, and then they're scraping it right down to the bare wood as best as they can to get all of the lead abated. So unfortunately, it's taken quite a bit of time, but the plumbing, the HVAC, the electric, 95, 99% done. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Anything, anybody else? Okay, request to fill heavy equipment operator?
Yes, we have a request to fill senior heavy equipment, motor equipment operator, or mechanic due to retirement and all subsequent positions.
I get a motion, please.
Demick will move that.
Helio, second.
Thank you. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That is approved.
If I may, before we move along, I'd like to recognize Larry Lampier. He's the person who's retiring here. I'd like to thank him and congratulate him on 34 years of service to Allegheny County.
Yeah,
So we wish him the best. He'll be missed.
it's tough. We're losing some good help,
Yeah,
for sure.
he's very good.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else for highway that I can try to help with?
Anybody? Okay.
All right. Solid waste. DPW requests a resolution authorizing the Department of Public Works on behalf of Allegheny County to apply for a grant in the amount of approximately $60,000 for fiscal year 2026. The purpose of applying for this grant is for reimbursement up to 50% of the salary and benefits of the Allegheny County Recycling Coordinator and up to 50% of the cost for recycling education, promotion, and outreach.
Can I get a
This is
motion?
something we do every year. We apply for every year.
Stocking.
Thank you.
Helio,
Thank you. Discussion on this? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? That is approved.
All right, anything else under solid waste? Anybody questions? Yes.
This was brought up to me a while ago, and I haven't had time to research it. Has there ever been any consideration for solar panels on the landfill?
Yes. And the footprint wasn't large enough and the property didn't face in a proper direction that the companies that looked at it found that it would be of interest to them. It just wasn't big enough. They also looked at a flat piece of property that the county owns behind our stockpile, and that wasn't large enough either. But the footprint of the landfill itself is 24 acres, and just the way it's situated and the limited size at the time wasn't attractive. Now it's been 10 years maybe.
Well, and there's also a field east of that. There's about 8 or 9 acres in that, I believe. But to connect to it, 3 phases way down by Bosse's, so they would actually have to run another line to actually take the electricity from that site. So that was another negative part of
That's a
that whole
very
process.
important aspect of it, yes.
My recollection is we actually did have an agreement with Solar City a little over 10 years ago, and they withdrew from that agreement after about 2 or 3 years of trying to figure out how to make it work. It could just not work between that and maybe even some of the tax credits for that at the time too. But the location, the size, and the accessibility to the electric was an issue.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
I think we looked at some other county property too, didn't we, besides that? And it was the same for all our property, I believe.
Okay.
I don't recall.
Okay, we can move on to buildings and grounds, please.
Okay, Public Works Department requests a resolution approving an agreement with Hunt Engineers for architectural services for the Allegheny County Jail window replacement project. The proposed fee for the project is $13,200 plus reimbursable expenses. It was also requested that the chairman of the board be authorized to execute this agreement, subject to review and approval by the county attorney.
Can I get a motion?
Demick will move it.
Thank you. Thank you. Discussion? Yes, John?
Yeah, I have a problem with this. Hunt engineer, they're engineers, but I don't know if they would be more professional at, who could put a window in better than like Anderson Windows or the window people who actually put them in. So you can have an engineering firm tell the window people how to put their windows in. That's just my deal.
Well,
It
those
just
are,
doesn't-
they're special windows. I
Well,
mean,
window companies put special windows in.
Yeah, I
I mean,
suppose.
Hunt's not making the windows. The company who makes them should have, I think they'd send a representative out and say, this is how we'll do it, and at no charge, or build it into the cost of the window. So that's just where I stand. Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
I think to tag onto that, I just wonder why we need an architectural service to
Okay.
replace the windows. Is there a reason why the architecture needs to be changed?
The architecture doesn't.
I have-
Go ahead, Dwight. Or Mr.
I was
Chairman.
just going to add that my understanding is that these windows failed almost immediately. And I think if you were to put new windows in with a plug and play, you might have a similar issue because perhaps the structure of the building shifted or other issues that would cause window failures. And I believe that's why DPW wanted to make sure that we were putting good money to use, just putting new windows in. We don't want to put new windows in and have the same issues.
Yeah, because structurally, there was some question about what, do we need to do more before we put new windows in? Basically, that's what it amounts to. Because that whole project was, had some issues from just about wherever you looked. It was, so we were concerned that we would run into a problem with that, but
Right, and Hunt will make the recommendations on the windows, but this will be a bid project. They will oversee the entirety of the project, do punch list items to make sure that they were installed correctly. As the county administrator mentioned, windows did fail almost immediately, as did a lot of things out there. So we're trying to do this one last time and have some oversight on the installation and reassurance, but they'll do the bidding, the award, and basically oversee the project.
Who was the engineering firm that engineered that building?
Kempen,
Just so we don't get them again.
they weren't involved in that building, I guarantee you.
I don't even know if they're in business, I mean,
It was one of two people, and I can't remember exactly. It might have been, Kinley was involved in some of that, and I think Simonelli was involved.
Yeah,
That's the
Simonelli.
one,
that's-
yeah.
And
Yeah.
there was one other one that came in
Yeah.
at the end,
Yeah.
but
Okay, we beat that. Mike, what do you got?
Just, that's all they're gonna look at is the windows, they're not gonna look at the rest of the building
They-
structurally, or?
They did do a building condition assessment survey on the rest of the building, but right now, that's all we're asking them to focus on is replacing those windows, front-facing windows.
Oh, okay, thank you.
We do know that that's going to require a new roof down the road. Might be 2, 3, 4 years, but,
We have estimates to either to do it in two phases or one, yeah.
so,
They have
Okay.
that, and they also, their building control systems for their cameras and the door locks are also high on their list of other items of capital projects.
We have a budget item in there for that, for discussion at some point.
okay, anything else? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? That's carried, thank you.
Weights and Measures continues to be busy, as well as administration. The matter under unfinished business has resolved itself, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, anybody have anything else you want to ask Dean while he's right here?
We've only got 15 minutes, so.
All right, we're good to go. Thank you, Dean.
All right, thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
Dean. We have a administration line item, whatever that is. I'm not familiar with that.
I think that was Mr. Scholes' line, because I have nothing to add.
Okay. Unfinished business at parking lot near the Belmont School was brought up, and the space needs referred to us, but that has been sold, so that will not need to be addressed at this meeting, so. Unfinished business, that's what that was, and it's sold. New business, anybody got any new business? Go to the order. Can we get an adjournment, please?
I'll make that.
Haley will second.
Gary did it, second. All those